welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jess and I am currently following a 6-week Slim and World friendly meal plan in the hope to lose a little bit of weight. If you want to follow the same plan that I am, then I will leave a link in the description below for where you can go and download that, and there is also a link there for week 1 day 1 if you wanted to catch up. So I am currently on week 5 day 7 of the 6-week meal plan, so I literally just have just over a week left. Which is mad to think. It seems to have gone so quickly. I also post photos of my meals on Instagram, so I will leave a screenshot here and also a link for that in the description below if you do want to go and check that out. If you do enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can hit the bell as well. I'm just going to quickly show you what I have had for breakfast today, which was just some fruit and yogurt, so I will just quickly show you what I am using for that. So what I'm going to be using is just 250 grams of the Greek 0% fat yogurt. This is just the one from Aldi, and that is sin-free. And then I'm just going to be using a handful of blueberries. This is the only fruit that I've got left until I go shopping a bit later, so yeah, but they are speed food. I would usually have honey on top, however I have not got any of that left, and I shall be picking some up later on when I go shopping. So this is just what it looks like. I've just added some extra blueberries on since that is the only fruit that I'm having, but yes, this is my sin-free breakfast. So I'm just going to go and eat this, and then I'm just going to go and get ready and go out food shopping. Please excuse the washing machine that's on in the background, but I am just having 2 Benefit bars as a snack. And these are classed as my Healthy Bee. These are the salted caramel ones. If you don't want to use them as a Healthy Bee, they are 3 cents per bar. Good afternoon, so I'm now back from Aldi and I have got a lot of stuff. You might first and foremost notice that this corner is looking, yes, it's got some food and stuff on it, but there is something missing, which is obviously the air fryer. So I have finally went and took it back and they didn't have any in stock, so I'm gonna have to go back either another day or just wait until next week to get a new one of those. But yeah, I finally took it back because it was faulty. So I'm just gonna quickly show you everything that I have got for my shopping this week. I seem to have gone a little bit mad this week. I don't know if it's because it's payday or I don't know, I just went down the middle aisles and spent a little bit too long down those middle aisles, and we all know that that's a bit dangerous. So I will just show you everything that I have got, and then I'll get it all put away and I'll start making my Sunday roast. So just to start on this end, I've just picked up some lemons just because I'm going to try and put some like lemon juice in either my green tea or my water. It's supposed to be really good for you, so I am going to try that. I picked up some more of the quick sort sage and onion stuffing. This is 1.5 cents for the 20 grams that we use. Billy of course is in the bags. Do you mind? No? No, okay. Getting back to this, I have picked up some quick so gravy granules, and this is 1 cent per teaspoon. Right, I've just actually scanned this just to be sure, because I just assumed that it would be the same as the Bistro one, but apparently per 100 mils it is actually 1.5 cents, so I don't think it necessarily goes on teaspoons, which I'm quite confused about, because surely you could have like 4 teaspoons of this and then make 100 mils with that. I don't know. But yeah, so for 100 mils it's 1.5 cents for this one. I've also picked up some honey, and this is also 1 cent per teaspoon. It's just the squeezy honey. It's what I usually use on like my yogurt for breakfast. I've got some lean bacon medallions, and these are 0.5 cent per medallion. I've also got some courgettes, which are speed food, and some lean beef mint, which is sin-free. And then I've picked up some more of my skimmed milk, and you can have 350 mils of that for your Healthy A. I've got some romaine lettuce, which is speed food. I've picked up 15 eggs. I don't really know why I've picked up 15 eggs, but I just kind of, I think because I hadn't worked out how many eggs I needed for the week, so I just thought, well, I'll get 15 just to be safe. So yeah, lots of eggs, and they are sin-free. I've also got some of the Emporium Kids Cheese Triangles. These are the lighter ones, and you can have 4 of these for your Healthy A, or they are 1.5 cents per triangle. I've got a pack of the skinny pork sausages, and these are 0.5 cent per sausage, and they are actually quite a decent sized sausage, which I really like them for, and especially considering they're so low sin as well. I picked up some strawberries. Now I was a little bit annoyed because the only ones that they had go out of date tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to eat them until they go a bit furry. I don't know if that's disgusting, but like, you know, I'm not going to waste any strawberries. And they are speed food. I've also got some blueberries. I'm not quite sure why they're called wonky blueberries, because I know that places like Morrison's and things do the fruit which is like slightly odd in shape and they're like cheaper or whatever, but I don't understand how you can get wonky blueberries. But anyway, I got 2 packs of them and they are speed food. I've got some asparagus tips which are also speed food, and I picked up these lamb shanks from the frozen aisle. Ooh. They are 4 cents per lamb shank and apparently they are delicious. I did buy a different one last week because these were out of stock, but they've got them back in this week. So I'm going to be trying one of these for my Sunday roast today, and the other one will go back in the freezer. I picked up some Yorkshire puddings, which are 2.5 cents per Yorkshire pudding. I also got a pepper, which I've just realised is a little bit... Why, of all the peppers that I could have picked up, I picked up a broken one, never mind. And that is speed food. I've also got some chicken breasts, quite a lot of them, which I will separate out and freeze, but these are sin-free. And then I've picked up some baby leaf salad, and this is speed food. I've just got 2 packs of that. I've got some of my 0% fat Greek yogurt, and this is sin-free. This is just what I have for breakfast sometimes. And then I've also picked up some pineapple chunks, which are sin-free, which I thought would be nice to just snack on for whenever I just fancied. Well, obviously before the 3rd of February. I've got 2 packs of the Benefit bars. I've gone for the chocolate fudge ones and the salted caramel ones. You can have 2 of these for your healthy bee, or they are 3 cents per bar. I've got a tin of the taco mixed beans, which are sin-free, along with some baked beans, which are also sin-free. And we've gone back to getting the massive bag of spinach because they stopped doing the smaller ones. I don't know why, but apparently you can freeze this, so I'm going to probably portion this out and freeze it. And I've got just a couple of these yogurts because I really enjoyed these last week. I hadn't tried them before, but yeah, these are really, really nice. They're the banana and custard yogurts. And they are 1/2 cent, and I think that's really good considering it is actually a decent sized yogurt. So yeah, 1/2 cent each. Now I've got some vegetable medley. This is mostly speed food, but it does have peas in as well, which is free food. I've got some Maris Piper potatoes, which are free food. I picked up a cat, didn't I? He's from when he had his little procedure. He had some bloods taken out of his neck, and he's still a bit bald. Are you going? Are you going now? Bye. I've also got some of the wholemeal bread. This is just the Everyday Essentials one. You can have 2 slices of this for your healthy bee, and they're actually decent sized slices, which I really like about them. And then I've got some of the Sun Quench double strength squash. This is the apple and blackcurrant one, which is sin-free. And this is where it kind of goes a bit buying random things. So I've picked up some little freeze tubs, and these are just like smaller ones because the only ones that I have are quite big. And I thought for when I've got like so for example, when I only use like 1/2 tin of something, which I very rarely use the full tin, then I'll probably put the other half in one of these boxes and refrigerate in that, just because it is a lot better than keeping it in the can. Because so yeah, they will be going into boxes like this. I picked up some Parma Violets candles. Now these I couldn't stop myself from smelling in the shop. They smell absolutely unreal. And look how cute that is. But yeah, it actually smells like you've got Parma Violets like in your house. So yeah, these were lovely. And I obviously picked up 2, so my entire house is going to stink like Parma Violets later. So yeah, lovely. I've got some Fabulosa, just the shower version, because I'm going to be cleaning my bathroom later, and I just thought that this would smell quite nice. It's like in a passion fruit scent, so yeah, love that. And then I've just picked up some Comfort Intense for my washing. So that is everything that I've bought this week. All I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get all this lot away, and then I'm going to start on my Sunday roast. So for today's roast I've just got one of these out of the freezer. It is the lamb shank, and it has got some gravy in it. So this is the mint gravy, and this is 4 cents. I've got some of my vegetable medley, which is mostly speed food, but the peas are free food. I've got some asparagus as well, which I'm just going to be putting on just to add a little bit of extra speed. I've got 2 Maris Piper potatoes, which I am going to be peeling and making into mash, and I am going to be seasoning with my mashed potato with the JD Seasonings Perfect Roast Potatoes. This is an absolute game changer for your mash. I know that it says roast potatoes, but yeah, stick some of this in your mash and it is absolutely unreal. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can get these from, and you can also use the code JessGets20 to get 20% off your entire order. So that's that. I've got some quick sausage and onion stuffing. Now this, I use 20 grams of the dried mixture and just mix it up with some hot water, which works out at 1.5 sins. And then I've got some Yorkshire puddings here, which I'll just be using one of these, which are 2.5 sins each. So first thing I'm going to be doing, because this goes in for about an hour, so I'm just going to put that in the oven. I'm just going to initially set my timer for half an hour because this also goes in for half an hour, so I'm just going to pop that in first. So the lamb has about half an hour left, so I've just popped my potatoes on. As you would have seen, I've just peeled them and chopped them up into smaller chunks, and then, oh, steamed up again. And then I've also got my veg there. I've mixed up my stuffing. This was 20 grams of the stuffing mix and just a little bit of water. I think I've added a little bit too much because it's not quite as thick as I hoped, but anyway, I'm going to put that into the oven to cook for about half an hour. So the lamb is nearly ready. All I've done is I've actually just removed the foil from it and popped it in for another 10 minutes, and I've put my Yorkshire pudding in as well. So the mashed potato is now ready to go and mashed. I've put my perfect roast potato seasoning in, which makes it so yummy. The veg is also done and ready to go, so I am just going to start serving up. And so this is my Sunday roast. So the meat here, the lamb shank, is 4 sins. We've got our speed food here, so we've got some asparagus, carrots, cauliflower and broccoli, which are all speed food. And we've got some peas in there, which are free food. Our mashed potato is free food. The stuffing in there is 1.5 sin, and the Yorkshire pudding is 2.5 sins. So that brings this to a total of 8 sins. I've also got my juice, which has just been filled up. I have had a little drink out of it though, but this is just over 1 litre. This is actually my first one today, so I really want to try and get some more in because I haven't really drunk much today. Good evening, it is now tea time. I am going to be making some taco stuffed peppers, so I'll just quickly show you what ingredients I use for that and how I make it. So this is what I'm going to be using. So I have got some lean beef mince. I am going to be using about 250 grams of this, so about half the packet, and that is sin free. I've got some taco mixed beans. I'll be using about half a tin of this, and that is also sin free. I'm only going to be using about 10 grams of this, so you're not even using half of your healthy A for this, and that is mature cheddar cheese. And then I have got a red bell pepper, which I'm going to be de-seeding and cutting in half, and then I'm just going to be cooking with some spray light. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is obviously de-seeding this and cutting it in half, and then I'll just be popping it in the oven on a tray. I've just preheated this to 200 degrees, and that will just be going in the oven until the rest of the food is cooked. So just once I've popped those in the oven, I am just going to cook my mince, and I'm also going to be mixing in the taco beans with it. So the mince and taco beans are now cooked and the peppers have nicely softened, so I'm just going to be putting this mixture into the peppers and then I'll be topping them with some cheese, and then they'll just go back into the microwave and then they'll just go back into the oven for about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, just until the cheese is melted really. And this is my tea. So the peppers are speed food, the mince and taco beans are sin-free, and the cheese is like maybe half of my healthy A, probably not even that. So yeah, that makes my meal sin-free. So I'm just going to go and enjoy my tea, and then I think I might put a little face mask on and just have maybe a little pamper night. So yeah. I will never understand how anyone can make these look good. And my phone face recognition won't work. It's me! Whenever I breathe in, it goes up my nose. Yeah, all these people look so good in it and I look like Hannibal Lecter. I'm going to come back once this is off because I don't want to scare you too much. Oh, and the one I'm using, by the way, is the Soap and Glory Miracle Moisture Mask. That one, I actually got it for Christmas, so yeah. Right, so I have taken that mask off and my skin is feeling a little bit better, so I guess half an hour of looking like Hannibal Lecter has obviously paid off. To summarise the day, as usual, for breakfast that was sin-free, my dinner or my Sunday roast was 8 sins and my tea was sin-free. So that ends my day on 8 sins, which I am very happy with. Yeah, obviously it's weighing tomorrow morning, so fingers crossed. I've lost a bit more weight. I do feel good and I do feel a bit better. So yeah, we'll just see what the scales say in the morning. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can also hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you tomorrow.